Zoe number. You will be combining this with the data, either of an upcoming series or the application data that Insomniac and I will present as part of the Coffee and Brisket podcast. We'll go through a interactive activity talking about listing all of our valuable relationships, putting them on those tiers, which could become more specific or less specific as time goes on, and creating a ranking based on time and depth measurements of each of those tiers so that you can have a honest list and be able to say to yourself, I canceled this plan with Y because I really wanted time with Z. And I want you to be aware that you, for most people, this is not a shocking statement. There's people for whom this is an awkward word. Louis Armstrong sings in It's a Wonderful World. Friends walking past him in the street saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. So, if they make it onto the list of those valuable relationships, and that's your family, that's some of your coworkers, that's your close friends, your distant friends, your husbands, your wives, you love your friends. I like to say that phrase. It sounds strange just because of how rarely we say it, and it doesn't really match our language patterns, but you love your friends. When you give your mailman that 20 or that 40, I didn't mean to say that, but it could be true, because 40 has two meanings. Also, there's no $40 bill, so 50, 20, or, in the smallest way you were saying, despite the low time and depth invested, you love that person. Yes, you do. You appreciate them, and you value them, and you have warm feelings toward them, and you genuinely appreciate that small, efficient, pleasant interaction. Harder to say, but you do. You love your friends. And so, the reason why we put one above the other, we snub some sometimes, has to do with this Zoe equation, has to do with this Zoe number. Your mailman may be number 100, your postal carrier. Nonetheless, they're on, and so that could be a 1, but nonetheless you care, and you are making these judgments all the time. It sounds uncomfortable, it sounds strange, but you do this. Now, it could very well be that you are a person like me who doesn't like this behavior, who would prefer to keep your word every time, or even is so introverted, which is not exactly me, that you don't have that many plans, you don't have that many plans to break, that many friends to break them for. Now, if you have one friend, which is, I think you've probably got people in all 3 tiers, but maybe only one friend in each tier, I still think we all have a tendency to do this to each other. Okay, so that is the conclusion for right now of the Zoe series. There will be application exercises. There will be more specific ways to determine those things. That's the beginning. That's the product of the intellectual and spiritual friendship and collaboration of myself and my dear ENTP friend, Insomniac. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I have. If you've been equipped, blessed, encouraged in any fashion, please like, subscribe, and comment. And remember, please pray more and complain less.